Hey everyone, welcome back to Hog Studios for the start of a very special series in DCS. We are here in the P-51 Mustang to complete a set of semi-realistic missions based around the 352nd Fighter Group, known as the Blue-Nosed Bastards of Bodney, named for the blue nose and engine cowling seen here. We will be flying through this campaign by reflected simulations, which contain several missions that follow this unit's historical responsibilities, ranging from fighter sweeps to bomber escorts. Starting in May 1944, we'll be documenting the engagements and my experience in this campaign here on this channel. Our mission today is to challenge the Luftwaffe over Cotentin Peninsula. They have not been seen lately, but the hope is that our patrol will bring them out of hiding for an engagement. After everyone is wheels up, we will be leading Blue Flight and following Transport White Leader Colonel Meyer. Alright, we are in the cockpit of the P-51 Mustang here over England super early in the morning. We're supposed to be joining up with White Flight here as we head out. And Blue Flight is rejoining me now that everybody is wheels up. Our instructions are to hang out on their starboard side and just monitor on Channel A, which we are. This will be exciting. So we've got to be pretty good with our formation flying, watch our speed, watch our heading. But we can kind of just sit back and relax a little bit since we're not really doing any of the navigating or the leading, anything like that. Let's get over to these guys. Pick up our speed a little bit here. And just kind of watch the sunrise. It's going to be nice. Let's just go full throttle while we're catching up. We are on our centerline fuel tank at the moment. So we're doing a super fat lazy orbit here. And yeah, so we are going on a fighter sweep. I've got my identification lights on right now because it's a little bit early. We'll have to turn those off later. And we're just going to go ahead and form up with these guys. Alright, check it out. Here we are. So we're now formed up, going a little bit fast on White Flight's starboard side, which, per our instructions, we'll just cut the throttle a little bit. And there are my guys here. Perfect. We look great. That little tone, for anybody who's wondering, is my throttle letting me know that I'm not using any. I think they're cruising at about 250, so we'll try and keep that speed. Let's see if we can get close to these guys here. That's them.
Sweepstake to transport. Continue your mission. Cobwebs are not patrolling the area, but no enemy activity has been reported. Over.
So we're still over England right now. Let's go ahead and pull this up here as my knee board. This will show us the route. So, starting here, we're going to fly over to France. Ooh. And just run a little routine patrol at 20,000 feet. So, this was kind of a crazy experience. You get these young guys, young pilots out in World War II that you just, they're super excited, energetic. The war's been going on for a few years, and these pilots finally get a chance to go out and show their training, and so they're thrown in what is now, known as like one of the most successful warbirds of all of World War II, and then like, hey, just bad guys over there, go get them. So we're crossing the ocean, or entering the ocean right now, and this is going to be a pretty boring half-hour flight over to France. So I just going to form up with these guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, there's the flak opening up. Go ahead and spread our formation out a little bit here. Got those long German 88s that are throwing high explosive shells up here with us. Ooh, nice little puff. Look at that. Let's go ahead and catch up. We lost some speed in the bank there. You can see all that flak behind us. Wow. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if one of those hits us, we're in big trouble. But a little bit of history. The air group that was based out of Bodney, I think it was Bodney RAF, the Royal Air Force, when they hosted the U.S. pilots over there, initially this air group had P-47 Thunderbolts. But by this point in the war, the United States was kind of shifting over, introducing a lot of P-51s. It was taking over some of the escort roles, some of the fighter roles, and so at the time this was a lot faster than any aircraft the Germans could kind of throw up to intercept it. In DCS the story is just a little bit different. Any dogfights with Focke-Wulf 190s are pretty good. You can win those encounters. Right now, if you run into the 109s, I've had a lot of trouble with them.
An enemy formation was reported to have taken off the con, heading west. Keep your eyes open and see if you can intercept them. Over.
Alright, so we've got... Where did these guys go?
Sweepstake, roger that. our eyes peeled, over.
So they just said an enemy formation's coming up to fight us. We'll see if we can take them out. I love this view of the coast. Wow, this is crazy. Oh, hey, let's get our formation lights off. There we go. Nice. Don't want to be lit up like a Christmas tree when they've got interceptors coming up to find us. Although I guess finding us is kind of the point.
Transport leader to transport. Jerry must be near. Make sure your guns are switched on and you're ready to drop your tanks when needed, over.
Good on both fronts. The guns are on. Ah, there they are. So it looks like we've got an 8 ship up ahead. I see him. So we'll kind of wait for transport white leader's order to engage, and then I have to give the order for my guys to attack them. So
Transport leader to sweepstakes engaging 8 190s above Carrington, over.
awesome. So okay, cool. Flight, engage, and I'll tell them to go ahead and engage our bandits up ahead. Let's go ahead and get over these guys. Drop the tanks. And let's drop in on these guys here, huh? Oh, you know what? Helps if you switch over your gas. Okay. I just dropped the fuel line while it was connected. There they are down there. Alright, I see them. Oh, hello. Let's go ahead and pick our targets here. Go for one of these guys in the front. See him down there in the middle? Yep. Awesome, he's turning away from us. Let's go in.
White 3 on your tail.
Cool, let's grab this guy here. Oh, I'm gonna go for the guy who's right behind him, actually. Oh, they're all right here. I guess we've got our pick, huh? All right. Gonna let that guy out of here. Gonna keep going. All right, I got this guy picked out. So we gotta slowly creep up behind him. We can turn better than him if we stay fast. And then he's not jinking or anything, so we'll be able to get our 50 cals on pretty quickly. Just give him a little... Ah, there he's jinking. Let's give him a little burst. Like, oh, a little bit left. Cut the power because he's diving. We're just gonna follow him down. Put on the gas again.
Good kill, good kill.
We can stick with him here. Alright. I gotta get closer. Alright, we can do vertical. That's usually a problem for them. And perfect. Yeah, that got him good. Let's go ahead and cut the throttle, roll over. Where'd he go? There he is. Engage the throttle, try and keep an eye on him. Still see him. Oh no, shit, he's behind us now. Nah, but we're alright. I've got more energy.
New cross leader to sweepstakes, airborne with 8 Mustangs.
Okay, we're kind of in a weird downward spiral right now. I'm going to tighten down a little bit. He should have some damage on his control surfaces. Yeah, I'm coming around this circle way faster than he is. You can see my guys engaging their targets over there. Let's pull this guy back in and close up. Another good burst like that, he'll be done. I'm a little bit surprised he didn't catch on fire, actually. Come on, now somebody else is trying to swoop in and take my kill. That's right, buddy, this is my deal.
This is Transport Blue 3. There's a single JU-88 over the river. Angels 3.
JU-88 over the river? But I'm trying to shoot this guy. God, he's got it. There he goes. Okay. I think they set him on fire, but I think we can all agree that that was my kill. What else do we have down here? That's another one. Wonder if I can find this JU-88 over the river. Where is it here? Because that's an easy target. You got AAA over there. That's a Mustang. I don't see this guy. This should be pretty good visibility for picking up a moving target. Check our 6 real quick. Not seeing anything. Maybe this isn't the river. Looks like a river to me. Let's get back into the fight here, see if we can pick anybody else off. Let's see, who's this? That's a Mustang. Who's that? Ah, but that's not. Yeah, that'll work out nice. Oh wait, that is a Mustang. This is who I was looking at. There we go. We're in a good spot behind this guy. Let's go ahead and follow him over. That guy came in a little bit too fast. I'm moving pretty fast too. Got the throttle back up. Okay, here he comes. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Ah, I didn't hit him. And he got lit up though. He'll probably crash. Yeah, I don't think he's pulling out of that one. His engine wasn't smoking or anything though. Okay, let's try and regain our bearings here. See, engine temperature is still good. And my squad is going to go ahead and rejoin, so I think that was a pretty good little dogfight. I'm wondering what our orders are going to be once everybody's wrapped up, so let's just kind of orbit for a little bit. There's an airfield right there. Are we going to get shot at? It's too bad we didn't see that JU-88 that was flying over the river. That would have made a nice target, actually. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can't strafe some AAA targets first. I'm going to go ahead and give them the go-ahead. Where? I saw him somewhere over here. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Whoa, 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 there's a lot of them down there. Hello. Oh shit. Actually, let's not. I want to keep my boys alive. Let's go ahead and rejoin the formation, buddy. But there is somebody in here somewhere. Oh boy, let's not get shot up today. Whoa, those are really close. Let's try spinning, that's a good trick. What town are we over that they've got so many guns in it? Jesus. I'm going to try and get our heading back. Okay, yeah, so Chaley's going to be this way. Just going to pull up good old-fashioned 340 on the compass here, and we'll just fly back across the coast, back over to England. So that was kind of a light... Oh, shit. It's a good thing we're paying attention, huh? Whew. Those 40 millimeters are no joke. They will wreck your day. Maybe we should have climbed out a little bit higher first, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and check our position real quick. We are not quite at the right azimuth. Let's go this way. Okay, I thought that was a little bit off. Oh, what is going on out here? Is that a ship? That is a ship. Oh boy. We lit him up. I'm gonna take another pass at him if we can. I didn't realize there'd be ships out here. I don't really want to bring any of these bullets back. Let's see if we can do that again without dying. Oh yeah, look at that. Little German destroyer out here in the open. I don't think my guns are doing too much damage though, so we're not going to risk another pass. But that was kind of neat. I haven't seen that. I probably don't have very many bullets left anyways. Yeah, I was wondering where those tracers were coming from. That's pretty cool. We'll have to go back to base, rearm, and come back out here with some bombs or something, blow him up. Sounds like we're picking up a radio channel somewhere. Alright guys, and there is home. You can see the coast of... Thanks for interrupting. Anyways, that's just them saying they're already back over here. They're done with their mission, done with their sortie. there's home. So we've crossed the channel again. Back again with, let's see, I'd say 190 kill. And a good pounding to one of those German destroyers. One of the cool things I think you can see on this aircraft is that it's got some victory marks on it. So this was somebody's aircraft. I don't know who we're supposed to be. But I think whoever flew this was an ace. You've probably seen it in the close-up shots, but let me go ahead and take a look at it. 1, 2, 3. Yep, there's 5. So those little swastikas right there indicate enemy aircraft shot down. And so we're just going to go ahead and give a low flyover to the coast and land at Chailey. Alright, there it is. The White Cliffs and the nice farmland. God, this looks really pretty. We're going to go ahead and send our guys back to base here. So this is navigation, return to base. There they go. The third man in my flight already returned to base. He had, I guess, some engine trouble or something over the water. But while 2 was rejoining, 3 said, yeah, I'm out of here. Oh. This can't be quite right. I wonder if this is a glitch or if we took a hit somewhere, because this is not closed all the way. I can't close it right now. That's weird. Anyways, we gotta figure out where Chailey is. This part is very realistic. You can know exactly where the airfield is on a map. You can even have GPS, but actually finding it is difficult. And that part is super realistic. That might be out over there. I think that's maybe a little bit far. Oh, there it is. So let's see. We are looking for... Okay, we were cleared for runway 20. Alright, we gotta come around. We gotta do a bit of a long approach here. So we're gonna go ahead and come over this way and land straight in. Kind of a little left-hand teardrop entry here. This is not a pattern approach. This is a DCS World War II flight simulator, I can do whatever I want approach. So we're going to cut the throttle and our RPM. We're at a bit of an odd angle here. We actually want the opposite angle. So let's do this. Okay. Below 250. That looks better. Okay, let's go ahead. A little bit of gas for the turn. Drop our landing gear here. Let's get 1 notch on the flaps. Let's do a 2nd notch there. This is a super wide turn. I've lost the... Okay, there it is. Let's turn a little bit sharper with some more gas. Get back in sight. We're going to have to fix this. Kind of dog-leg it in. I've lost it again. Where are they? Oh, there it is. Cool. So we should be able to do most of our approach at 150 if we watch our sync rate. See, we are at 1,600 feet, so we can afford to lose a bit of altitude here. Should have our gear and our flaps down. Yep. And this is going to be runway... That's the runway, not the taxiway. Okay, a little bit of gas here over the trees. Alright, we're fixed here. We got it. Bit of a crosswind. Okay, we could lose a little bit. Ooh, that was just a little bit hard. Oh, runway occupied. I don't think so. Okay, all flaps all the way out. We're going to start tapping some brakes. I guess I forgot to get clearance. That's not really a problem. And the runway is also not occupied. Alright. Well, hey, that was not a terrible landing. If I'm going to pat myself on the back, I don't mind, really. Do it all the time. And I don't know why I was cleared for runway 20 if the wind is going the other direction, but that's fine. We may have misinterpreted something there. That's fine. Just going to go ahead and taxi over to the parking area and wait for the rest of my crew to come land so we can do our next mission. I'll try see what we should have landed on was that runway over there. Maybe I took the wrong runway. That is much more likely that I landed on the wrong runway. So let's not get bogged down with who landed on what active runway. We're just going to go ahead and pull ourselves into this nice open shed right here. And that is one successful mission. So we bagged ourselves a German 190. And we shot up a destroyer on the way back, a little bit of last-minute excitement, and I don't know if I'll leave this in, but on the radio on the way over, somebody else was engaging that Ju-88, so he slipped out of our hands. We'll have to get him next time. So, hey, thank you so much for watching this, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll go ahead and put this video together, and you can let me know if you like it, and then we'll keep the series going. Thanks for watching. Take care.